What is going on, guys? Samuel from Samuel-oneworldreviews here, and I'm here to do a little bit of a 2018 film catch-up. Recently, I have seen 4 movies that I never got around to see before analyzing and finalizing my best 2018 list. As I mentioned, my best list, there were some films I never got around to seeing, but seeing a whole lot of movies. These are 4 films that I did see that I haven't before doing my best list, so hope you all enjoyed this catch-up video. So let's go with the first movie, which is mid-90s, which is the directorial debut of Jonah Hill, and stars Sunny Sojik, I apologize if I mispronounced his last name, Lucas Hedges, Kendall Wallace, and along with many other unknown actors. And this movie is basically about around the mid-90s, and his on this 15-year-old kid basically trying to fit in with this group of skaters. Again, it's a very simple story, but it works so well here. Now, I've been very curious on mid-90s. I saw that first trailer, especially finding that it's directed by Jonah Hill, but this is his directorial debut, and I always loved Jonah Hill, so I'm very curious to see what he'll do now, and it's looking forward to impress me lately, and I love community movies, must you know that. And I mentioned this year 2018 has been an amazing year when it comes to directorial debuts, and mid-90s is no exception. This is a great community movie and another great installment in A24's filmography. The acting, especially from the main character, that was great. He's definitely a star in the making. The characters are very relatable, engaging, and very interesting. The film does a great job by developing all the characters, making sure that each of them have something to do here. The cinematography is great. The score is amazing. The pacing is top freaking notch. Despite from being 84 minutes long, it boosts by greatly enough, and pretty much this one doesn't end up feeling rushed, or there are a few elements, or there are any characters or moments that just kind of present by or untouched upon or whatever. Nothing really feels rushed, which is really how long this movie is. Very impressive. And some ways it's very nostalgic, tons of 90s stuff, but it doesn't feel like forced or natural, which is definitely great. Also, the ending is great. The characters have great development. So I was smiling, I was laughing, and even feeling emotional throughout the movie. I also think the ending does feel kind of abrupt, and it's probably my only issue with the movie. On the rewatch, that it won't be less of a problem, but that's probably one problem I have in the movie. But other than that, mid-90s is a great, fantastic, it's a great to fantastic movie, another great 2024, and I cannot see what Jonah Hill does in the near future. And I'm going to give the 90s a 96.8. Close to perfection, but still great. Second film I'm discussing is The Favourites, which is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. I apologize if I pronounced his name. And this one stars Olivia Colman, Emma Stone, Rachel Weisz, and Nicholas Hoult, among others. And this takes place around the early 18th century, where focused on the behind-the-scenes politics between two cousins jockeying to be court favorite during the reign of Queen Anne. I'm definitely curious mainly because this film has been getting huge amounts of praise, honestly. This one's also done by a director I not want to say because I don't want to butcher it, who I think this director's done movies, The Lobster and Achilles' Sacred Deer, which I found I thought to be really good. For films I really don't think myself watching again, honestly. They're good movies, I'm wrong. They have really good elements too, just something about them doesn't make me want to rewatch them, honestly. Still good movies, though. I still recommend them. The Lobster and Achilles' Sacred Deer. But I just don't see myself watching them again, honestly. That's fine with me, though. But I was definitely still very curious, again, because the previous game has a great cast to it, and I mentioned I've been seeing this film a lot, and I mean a lot on a lot of people's year-end lists. This is a film I've definitely seen a lot on those lists, at least someone in the top 5, 10, or 20 lists. I was in this film somewhere on that list, and after finally seeing the film for myself, I could definitely see why, honestly. I probably wouldn't put him on my Brooklyn best list, but I can definitely see why it's so much. This film is definitely great. And I like the director's team I just mentioned, The Lobster and Achilles' Sacred Deer. I could actually see myself watching this film again, actually. And all thanks to a great script, fantastic performances from Rachel Weisz, Emma Stone, Olivia Colman, and Nicholas Hoult, who I don't want my seeing down for Oscars, honestly. Gorgeous cinematography with some amazingly beautiful shots I still do remember. An amazing score, amazing and some of the best costume design I've seen in a very long time. It's starting to definitely got my interest throughout. I didn't expect to be in this film. It was a lot funnier than I actually really expected. Like, there were a lot of months where I really was laughing at some points in the movie, I'm not gonna lie. Different sounds also one of the best I've seen in a while, but in terms of the movie, it managed to be great and dramatic, and the dramatic moments really do. It has to be a balance between being hilarious and being dramatic. The directing is amazing. Like, this is top-notch filmmaking right here. This is definitely one of the most well-made movies I've seen this year, without question. And screenplay is definitely, I would say, one of 2018's best movies. And screenplay, I would say, is one of 2018's best, honestly, in my opinion, I've seen it. Again, the pacing does drag me furious. That's probably my only issue in the movie, but otherwise, the favorite is definitely worth seeing. Definitely worth all praise getting it. I probably wouldn't put it on my best 2018 list if I had seen it, but if I wasn't put it in my list, but it's still great, and again, still worth the praise it's getting. I'm probably going to get the same grade I get mid-90s, and that's a 96.8. Close to perfection, but still great. And speaking of films I've been seeing a lot on a lot of people's best list, next film I'm discussing is Green Book, which is directed by Peter Farrelly and stars Mahershala Ali, Viggo Mortensen, Lucari, among many others, and sits around the deep 1960s and involves a tour between an African-American class jazz pianist, Don Shirley, played by Mahershala Ali, and Tony Fukala, played by Viggo Mortensen, and Bouncing as served as his driver and bodyguard. Now, like I said, but this is another film I've been seeing a lot on a lot of people's best lists. And I've seen some even very high on some people's best lists, so I've been a creep of film for a while. I actually could have gone to a Free Screens movie actually a while back, but just due to some stuff like that, just due to some only working a lot of stuff, I just not had a chance to, unfortunately. But I was still very curious to see with me, especially again all the praise I've been hearing about this movie, and it's kind of like the favorites. I can definitely see why this film was a lot of praise. Like, I imagine if anyone I just more belong on my best list, honestly, if I can see it, honestly. Like, I'm still saying that because Green Book is a truly fantastic movie. It's definitely without question the most feel-good movie I have seen in this year. It's truly heartwarming, amazing, great, and all-around incredible. And like I said, it's definitely worth every praise it's getting. And it's still we're not actually worth per day if I've seen it before, but this film definitely will be close, honestly. It has fantastic performances from Viggo Mortensen, Mahershala Ali, who gives some of the best performances of the year, have some of the best chemistry I've seen this year. Like, you really feel the bond between these two actors. Like, you really do feel it. It's got an amazing screenplay that really does go in interesting directions I don't see coming. Peter Barley's great to excellent direction. There's a great score. Excellent humor, so much heart and so much passion here. Like the lemons all really smiling and feeling so great and feeling so but we're just trying to have emotion and talk some serious issues involving racism and some other stuff. It's very well actually. It has a really good balance between humor and drama. The humor is definitely great and a lot of me laugh, but when it hits the dramatic moments, it really truly hits. A lot of moments I was really emotional, a lot of moments I was getting touched, a lot of moments I was really smiling, and a lot of it's thanks to the chemistry between the two actors. And so the going forward really, definitely made me. Yeah, like I said, this is definitely the definition of a feel-good film. Not mentioned, you got absolutely gorgeous cinematography, incredible filmmaking, beautiful and extreme moments that I'm definitely going to remember. Some great told messages, and one of the best endings I've seen to any film in 2018. They can cover these issues, do kind of rank again my highest grade, but other than that, Green Book is a truly fantastic movie. Like I said, it's worth every single praise it's getting. Still big right now, I will put this on my best year list if I had seen it, but nonetheless, Green Book is worth every single bit of praise it's getting. This film is truly great, truly fantastic, and definitely should have an amazing feel-good movie. And I'm going to give it a 98 of an A. Close to perfection, but still amazing. But the last film is a film that I have seen before doing my best 2018 list. This film, without question, would have made my top 10. It is that amazing, and that film is Wildlife, which is the directorial debut of Paul Dano. Most of you know him by being Swiss Iron Man. Here, he's definitely one of the most underrated actors working today. This is his directorial debut. and stars Kelly Morgan, Jake Gyllenhaal, and All Bucks and Bill Camp. Again, this is Paul Dancer told the View, and it's basically about a marriage that's kind of falling apart, and also sets on the son dealing with the issues of their parents might be splitting up and all that. It's a very simple story. It's a very simple story about a kid grieving with the fact that his parents might be divorcing. It's a very simple story. And the story is very simple. But it's the writing and the realism here is what elevates this film from being like your standard film with this type of story. The writing is definitely one of the best screenplays of the year, and how real this film gets, it truly hits. It does an amazing job of making you connect and care about every character on screen. Like Kelly Morgan, who gives a career best performance here. You really do feel a lot of stuff she goes through, and the emotion she brings is some of the best I've seen out of any actress throughout all 2018. And part of me really wants to get some Oscar recognition, though that's unfortunately not going to happen. But I really wish that would, because she deserves to get nominated because she was amazing. And while he's in the film that much, Jake Gyllenhaal once again delivers another excellent performance, and once again proves why he's one of the best actors pretty much ever. Lately, he's been knocking out the park in every film he's in, and this is no exception. My God, does he deliver? Here, he's not in the film all that much, but he managed to make an impression and managed to stand out by his limited screen time, which is very impressive. And the child actor Ed Orenberg, who I've seen in a few other films who I've seen in a few other movies, this was one of the best child performances I've seen all year, and probably one of the best in the decade in terms of child performances. And this one does a phenomenal job with showing you what the kid is feeling about what is happening throughout the movie about his parents divorcing, which adds so much more to the emotional stakes and the realism of the film, which is always high to begin with, but that really adds a lot more to it. And the acting is amazing, and the acting in general is amazing. And not only the cinematography is some of the best I have seen. Somehow some of the best I have seen all 2018. Like every shot here is filled with so much passion and beauty. My God, not mention even the score is filled with so much emotion and passion. Emotion and passion is the best way to describe it, because it is filled with some of the best emotion and passion I've seen throughout 2018, throughout films in 2018. Just man. I mentioned the screenplays that did one of the best 2018, definitely my top 5 favorite screenplays of the year. It really hits. It's running in the direction I don't see coming on. So not like any twist or anything, just where it kind of goes is just, man. The emotional realism is truly amazing here. I was having a lot of emotions and feelings throughout this movie. And like I said, some films that made me feel so much emotion are films that I usually love the most, and Wildlife is no exception. This film made me feel so much emotion throughout the movie, so much different emotions. A lot of ones it'd be a lot of ones I was like, and a lot of ones I was like, this one made me truly feel so much emotion while watching it. The passion in this movie is truly outstanding. This is one hell of a for Paul Dan. He's one of the most underrated talents working today. And it's unfortunate that this film's going to get very overlooked by a lot of people, because this is one that's definitely, and I mean definitely worth seeing. I really wish I got to see this before I done my best of year list, because again, this one would have been definitely in the top 10, probably around number 6 or 7, honestly. It's that good. Maybe top 5, honestly, but that's how great Wildlife is. It's amazing as a movie. It really touched and connected me on so many levels. The passion here is truly outstanding on so many levels. Here, Paul Bear, I hope people see this movie, because this is a film that definitely needs to be seen before doing your best of your list. This film really was just touching and passionate on so many levels. And I personally had no issues. I personally don't have any issues with this movie. There really isn't anything that I found to be problematic about this movie or anything I disliked, which is definitely a more impressive thing as well. So, Wildlife is amazing, beautiful, and real in all best ways. Definitely one of the more real movies I have seen this year. And again, if I had seen this movie before doing my best 2018 list, this film would have easily been my top 10. So before you do the best list, be sure to see Wildlife. This is a film that needs to be seen. And also, this one definitely also been number one on my most underrated such overall films of the year if I've seen before then too. Because my god, this film is so underseen and so overlooked. So yeah, I highly recommend checking it out. This film really touched me so much. Paul Dano, cannot wait to see what you do next as a director. I hope you get more recognition. You are amazing, my friend. And without question, I am going to give Wildlife a 100 of an A+. A true masterpiece and one of the best of the year. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this catch-up that I did. And if you haven't seen the movies I mentioned, Mid-90s, The Favorite, Green Book, and Wildlife, left some comments down below. But again, still a few 2018 I still need to see, like your Big Feels Talk, Suspiria, and a couple of artists I don't remember the moment, but there's still a couple of artists I still need to see, so I'll probably do a next catch-up video. I might actually do interviews on it, but we'll see about that. But hope you enjoyed the catch-up video, and pretty soon I'll have my first actual 2019 movie review up very soon. Not gonna say what it is, because it's actually a film that actually is kind of like a few months. But I think I ended up seeing it early, so be on the lookout for that review coming very soon. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I honestly truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all in the description down below. I am Sam World from Sam World Reviews. I'll see you next time, and stay cool about that. Peace.